A vigil was held tonight in Bellingham for Lim Heimsoth, who police say was shot and killed by her husband the day after Christmas.
Heimsoth posted hours before his wife's body was found, saying, "Guns don't kill people, people do. I just killed my whole family and I couldn't have done it without a gun. So thanks to everyone at the NRA."
To all of our incredible friends at the NRA, thank you for fighting the good fight. I am with you. I will never, ever let you down. Thank you.
For the survivors of the Parkland shooting, the moments many feared would be their last.
Around 2:30, almost 3 o'clock, I got a call from a colleague who asked if I'd heard about the school being under lockdown. I saw on my phone that I had gotten a text from my youngest daughter that she was safe, and I didn't hear from Carmen. That night, the FBI told my husband and I that Carmen was one of the deceased. It's the hardest day of my life.
It was chaos, eyewitnesses say, in Dayton's historic Oregon district.
I'm grateful to be able to be alive and to talk to my family and friends and tell them that I'm okay, but my heart breaks for these families.
My 17-year-old son, my oldest firstborn child, made a decision to go to a party, and a fight broke out, and when it was over, he was dead. Just a kid who had a heart for people and trying to find his way in the world. He'd talk about how there shouldn't be hunger and violence in the world, and his soul was very giving and loving.
100 people die from gunshot wounds every single day. We can't go 24 hours without news of another mass shooting somewhere in America, and this body does nothing about it.
3 victims are dead and 15 injured.
Get out of the way.
Police say a man upset about the coronavirus pandemic and losing his job shot his longtime girlfriend and then shot himself.
Sergeant Brewster died a hero doing his job. HPD's chief demanding lawmakers honor his life by doing theirs.
I don't want to see their smug faces about how much they care about law enforcement when I'm burying a sergeant because they don't want to piss off the NRA. Make up your minds. Whose side are you on?
I go to these lobby events and I see the NRA saying, "Oh, you're not going to fix gun suicide." Sure, but when you pass this alongside, a dozen other things, you will see a very profound decrease in gun violence.
They say that tougher gun laws do not decrease gun violence. We call BS!
I thought perhaps that million marchers across the country would impact some legislators in D.C. Unfortunately, it didn't.
The question is, can this powerful moment become a movement? That's now up to the lawmakers and to the voters.
We're leading the way in the state of Washington, and it's because of the tremendous work of so many people who have stepped up to do the right thing.
In the state of Washington, we saw change happen. The voters were picking candidates that were putting gun safety as a top priority.
I do not believe any congressman's or politician's seat is more important than any child's life, and I fundamentally believe that.
People that were voted in actually fulfilled their promise in making sure that they passed bills that would help prevent the next shooting.
Weapons of war like this should not be in our neighborhoods. They shouldn't be in our Walmarts. They shouldn't be on the streets of America.
If we do not take action, additional mass shootings will occur here.
Government leaders in Washington state have had the courage to step up and speak out, whereas others in Washington, D.C. are afraid.
To Washington, D.C., I would say,
have some courage and have some compassion.
Focus on representing people and not the needs and wants of the gun lobby.
We don't have much time left. This should have been done yesterday. I sacrificed my son, and I need them to sacrifice more to help protect the kids that are still here.
I urge each of you to help me write the narrative for this world.
I'm fighting for other families not to have to endure the same pain and loss that my family has had to go through. Carmen's no longer here with us. She no longer has a voice, so I'm going to use my voice as long as I can.